Hi, James. I'm in a position where I need to sell a good chunk of my MicroStrategy bag. My entry price is $402, and I am planning to layer my sells to limit the damage. Do you think we could see a MicroStrategy price near $400 anytime soon? P.S. Love your show. Thank you so much. So, first of all, not only is the MicroStrategy Bitcoin chart at the bottom, but also the Nav Multiplier is at the bottom. We'll get to that exact number in a second, but you can see here the little red dot across the bottom red line. We are literally way out at the bottom of the range on the Nav Multiplier. And again, what this chart shows you is the newest, latest dots are the darkest red, the oldest are blue, and where we've been, how high we've gone. Nav premium is up at 3.5, now it's about 1.65. So it's at the bottom of the range. Now, the other good news is Saylor will be buying, or has bought already. He'll announce it tomorrow morning, probably to the tune of 20,000 Bitcoin, taking us to nearly 500,000 Bitcoin or over, with the 2.3 billion he got from the convertible bond offering. Watch this space. He may have actually ATM'd as well a little bit. I saw that in the chart later last week, he was ATMing. It looked like, from what I could see. But back to this bottom of the range chart. Here we are. MicroStrategy, again, bottom of the range versus Bitcoin. Where we go next remains to be seen. But people, this is crazy because people do TA on MicroStrategy when really you should be doing TA on Bitcoin, and you should be doing arbing on MicroStrategy versus Bitcoin. All right, because the price of MicroStrategy is a function of two things, and people forget this all the time. Very important. The two things are simple. The amount of Bitcoin they hold with the price of Bitcoin is number one. And two, the NAV premium. You can see here it's 1.649 according to my model, my calculation. That's very low, extremely low. Normally it's a 2. Sometimes it's a 2.5. Sometimes it's 3.5. It all depends. So to answer your question, real simple, per my model, and this has 478,740 Bitcoin, this model will be updated first thing tomorrow morning for the buy and shared with them Patreon. So stay tuned for that. Again, it's a moving target. It changes every time. But assuming this stuff, assuming the NAV premium is 2 and the amount of Bitcoin is what we have there, and the price of Bitcoin for MicroStrategy at $400 is exactly $105,500. Okay? So we need NAV premium to go to 2 and Bitcoin to go to 105K, and then you get $400 price. So we'll see what happens. Feb has not been the typical Feb so far, but we still have a week left, and things happen fast. Just as we saw here, again, a great reminder of where all the action happens. 10 or 15 days a year. If you're not on the train during those days, you miss out 90% of the gains. That's just how markets work. And I don't care if you're talking Tesla, MicroStrategy, Bitcoin, it's all the same. It's all the same. Be on the train for those key days. So, in answer to your question, $400, we need two things to happen. NAV premium of 2 and MicroStrategy, or not MicroStrategy, but the Bitcoin price to be 105.5. Hope that helps. And we don't know when that's going to happen.